The night was dark. Steady rain and low clouds hung over the sea as the 1,100-ton square rigger Orpheus hugged the coast of Washington, searching for the entrance to the Strait of Juan de Fuca. It was the evening of November 4th, 1875, and the Orpheus was bound for the town of Nanaimo, British Columbia, where she would pick up a load of coal. Strong winds from the south hastened her pace. Captain Charles A. Sawyer knew the area well. Using dead reckoning, he estimated that they were nearing the Cape Flattery lighthouse, which marked the entrance to the strait. The captain and 6 or 7 of his crew stood on deck, peering into the darkness, searching for the beacon. This was by far the deadliest stretch of the voyage. Missing the light would send them into the rocks of Vancouver Island, a mistake already made by countless ill-fated vessels. At 9:30 p.m., Captain Sawyer turned the vessel over to Second Officer James G. Allen, while he went to his cabin to study his charts and review their course. He ordered Allen to turn the ship to port to avoid the coast as soon as he saw the Cape Flattery light. Not long after the captain went below, he heard Allen call out an order to change course. Captain Sawyer immediately went back on deck to see what prompted the order. Allen pointed to a light off the port bow. This couldn't be right. Cape Flattery should be off their starboard bow. As the ship turned to port, the light grew closer. Through his spyglass, the captain recognized the light was an oncoming sidewheeler. The change of course had put them directly in her path. The steamship was moving slowly, and she should have had plenty of time to change course and avoid the oncoming ship. But to Sawyer's horror, the ship kept coming. It was clear that it was going to hit. The steamer let out one quick blast from her whistle as her bow hit the Orpheus just forward of her starboard beam. Neither ship was moving all that fast, and the collision ended up being just a glancing blow. With her bow tangled in the Orpheus's rigging, the steamship swung around and the two ships struck again, side by side, before passing each other. Captain Sawyer hailed the sidewheeler, but he received no reply, and soon the ship disappeared in the darkness. The Orpheus was sound. Captain Sawyer assumed that the sidewheeler also emerged unharmed and continued on its way. He had no idea that the relatively minor collision would spark one of the deadliest tragedies in the history of the West Coast of the United States.